Hi everybody, it's Sally from Sally Stampers. Thank you for joining me today. Today I'm bringing you this really cute little gift bag that is perfect for either a party bag or to put a gift in. As you can see, it's got our lovely Ready Shreddy inside, ready to put a lovely little gift in, or as I said, you could use them as party bags and put your own little treats inside and a little piece of cake. And I've obviously decorated it with our beautiful Myths and Magic suite, and I just think it is so cute and beautiful, so I'm going to show you how to make it. So to start off with, you need some DSP. Isn't it just beautiful? Can you see how it glitters? It glitters and shines, and I just think it's fantastic. This one does too. I don't know if you can see the unicorns there that glitter. They're just divine. I just love them. Okay, so you need to start off with some DSP that is 8 inches by 12, and that is 20.5 centimetres by 30.5 centimetres. So we're going to score at 4 inches, 5.5 inches, 9.5 inches and 11, and that is 10 centimetres, 14 centimetres, 24 and 28 centimetres. We then need to rotate, ensuring that this is going to be the bottom of your bag, and score at 1.5 inches, and that's 4 centimetres. Nice and simple, that's what we like. Get that out of the way and grab my bone folder. So score and burnish your bag. And what I love about this is the inside is just so nice, and the paper is so thick, it's such good quality. I absolutely love it, and that's one of the other reasons why I love Stampin' Up. As well as all the coordination and all the thoughtfulness that goes into it. It's just, well, it is just second to none, it truly is. So, I need to cut away this little corner here because we don't need him. So we're just going to cut that away, and then we're just going to cut up the bottom tabs here, and that's that bit done. Come in with my fuse, and I'm just going to run a couple of bits down here because it's a little wider tab than normal. Fold him over and then line him up. Just get my bone folder just to double check that adhesive. And then with this being the back, I need to put that one down last. So my two side ones, my bottom, and then I can flip it over and put adhesive on that one. Make sure it's all sitting straight and square, and pop your base down. And there is your basic bag. Now you could do a closed top where you just squeeze the sides in, but obviously I'm not doing that because my bag actually has handles. Dogs again, honestly. So what I want to do is add my handles initially. So I need my 1/8 of an inch handheld punch, and you don't really need to measure this if you are okay with eyeballing, which I generally am. I don't mind it too much, and just sort of also make sure that you look down to make sure that they are in the same, roughly the same place down there too. That's my back. So to put my handles on, I couldn't decide which one I was going to use. I initially thought, should I use the woven one? But then I thought, well, I don't know if I like that one. So I've changed my mind, and I'm actually thinking, oops, no, not black. This is one of those ones where you and ah and I'm not sure. So do you know what? I'm actually going to decorate it while I wait, while I think about it. So what I've done is I've used this fantastic Myths and Magic glimmer paper. As you can see, it's 6x6. We have a light green, we have a Bermuda Bay type colour, and then we have the beautiful iridescent colour. I don't know if it's showing, there we go, that's a bit better, it's just so bright. It is fantastic, there is so much of it, it's fabulous, and so I have made banners out of mine. So this one is 2 inches wide, and I want to say about, oh, it's about 5 inches in length, which I'm telling you fibs actually, it's 3.5 by 2. Probably right? No, no. It must be 5 by 2. And I've just put it through the triple banner punch to create my bottom bit here. So I'm just going to go ahead and stick that on my bag. Again, I'm using Fuse just because with it being glimmer paper, it is a little bit heavier. So I'm just going to, again, eyeball that and stick it on. And then to make this bit, obviously I've heat embossed this with white embossing. So I'm using some lemon lime twist because I actually think that goes fairly well with that. And I've also coloured in this little chap to go on it. Now, he is out of the Magical Day. You do have the framelets that cut him out. The framelets that cut all of the characters out and some extras as well. And I actually coloured him in using our new blends. Well, they're really not that new anymore, but I'm hoping that you can pick out the shading, particularly on his shield, I think. But I just think they're fantastic. So I've already done that ahead of time because I knew it would take too long if I did it here. And I've also got my Stitched Shapes framelets just to cut the circle out there once I've heat embossed my sentiments. So I need my Versamark and my embossing buddy because that glitter seriously gets everywhere. And then I'm just going to stamp that into the centre there. And then, yes, I did get my white embossing powder, which I keep in here just because if not it will just end up going everywhere. And then obviously just give this a good covering, tap the excess off, put the lid on so that I don't blow it everywhere when I heat it up. And just grab my heat tool, cue the noise. So just give this a quick heat, and you can obviously, once you start heating, you can see it change from the powder to a shinier white. Can you see it starting to crawl down and take effect? Might see it better, yeah, you can see it better that way, except it's burning my finger. That's the one downside with the heat tool. So just give that a quick heat, and then I'm just going to pop him on the box for a second so I don't lose him. Wipe all the excess off, grab my big shot, which I'm just going to pop through, like I said, with my stitch shape. Now this just literally just fits. You could go with the bigger one if you wanted to, or even a smaller sentiment, but I quite liked it the way it was, the size it was. So we'll just pop that out, and I'm just using the normal magnetic platform and my 2 sandwiches. And then, talking of sandwiches, I've not long had my lunch, but I'm really ready for another cup of tea, I think. My husband thinks that I just live on tea all day. I don't. I do a lot of other things, but he thinks that my life is just driven by tea. I do love tea, have to confess. So, bit of Fuse on the back, again because we're sticking onto glitter and I want it to stick. Make sure that we're happy with the placement and stick him on. Now my little man here is going to go on with some dimensionals. So I'm going to pop one there, one there, and I'm actually going to use a mini one just there to assist in holding it down. So just pop the backings off those. I still haven't decided what ribbon I'm using on the handles. I'm sure you're probably all shouting at me, I can hear it now. Everybody's shouting, saying use this, use that, and here's me just not being able to listen. And just like, I don't know what I'm going to use, I'll come up with something. So there is my beautiful box. I'm going to add some little rhinestones, some enamel shapes at the top. These are the glitter enamel dots, and I think the green one will actually work really well, but I haven't got enough really on that Oh, go on then, let's go with this one. So I'm going to just pop that one there, and I'm going to use small ones from here. Is there a small one? No. I'll go for that one. There. Because I think that glittery bit just adds to it and just sort of finishes it off. So what are we going to use for the ribbon? I would use my white sheer ribbon. I think that would probably look nice, but that's all I have left. My parcel has just arrived while I'm doing my videos, so it's out on the landing. So I can't actually go and get that, which is frustrating. I don't think that's going to... Will that go, do we think? Oh, actually, yes. Do you know what? Yes, I like that. I'm going to go with that, I think. So, 2 lengths. And I actually just completely guessed that, and I should have really aimed a little bit better. Let's try that length. So this is the sheer ribbon in Old Olive. I'm not sure if Old Olive is part of this suite, but it is now anyway. Now I've decided. So I did find with this one, which is the same width, that I needed to tie 3 little knots on the end to make sure it was held in place, even though we've only got quite a small little hole there. So when I was trying to do the other one on the other bag, I thought, I know, I'll try and do it really quickly as if I'm doing my video and see how long it takes. Oh my goodness, I just got in such a mess, and every time I tried to do it fast I just fumbled, and oh, it was awful. So I thought, right, the secret here is then to not try and do it too fast and just do it. So 3 knots through there, and then I'm simply going to feed it through my little hole. Oops. And then feed him back through. Just make sure that you've got your ribbon straight. You know, you don't want it all sort of twisted. So make sure it's going to sit straight before you tie your knot. So 3 knots on this one. You see, this is what happens when you try and rush. You end up fumbling and being all fingers. Right, 1. Okay, that went a bit quicker. 2. And the last one is 3. Trim that nasty end off. And there you have handle. And then I just need to do exactly the same for the other side, which I will try and do really quick without fumbling. All of the products that I've used are available in the spring, summer and or annual catalogue. This ribbon is from the annual, the suite is from the spring, summer. And at the moment, whilst we're in celebration, don't forget that for any £45 you spend, or I want to say €60, you are entitled to a free product from the celebration brochure. So it is worthwhile having a look, seeing what you want. It is just such a fantastic offer and a fantastic time to join. Have a look. There's plenty of information on my blog. There's plenty of information on the Stampin Up shop, the online store. So hop along, have a look. I'm more than happy to speak to anybody and give any information to anybody that wants any. I've tied that knot and not thread it through. It's because I'm too busy chatting away. Let's see if I can push it through. Where's my... use that. Just... there we go. It's wrecked it. Oh dear. Hey ho. You get the idea. So, there's my little bag. There's the handles. And the last thing we need to do is add some of the Ready Shreddy. Move the handle out of the way and just pull some out and stick it in the top. There we go. Doesn't that look beautiful? And I've done one for a boy and one for a girl, just because we like to be fair. But aren't those just adorable? Perfect little gift bags or even party bags, because the DSP, there's just so many different styles, and you could even use just the inside if you wanted plain. But I just think that this paper is too nice to hide. Let's get it out there, let's share it, and let's let everybody see it and see how wonderful it is. I hope you enjoyed my project, guys, and I hope to see you all again soon. Bye!